I'm off to the shops to feed my Apple addiction, as October 2016 has finally brought a refresh to the MacBook Pro. But there's bad news. Apple have brought out a range of very pretty, but very pricey laptops. But good news too. I've actually found something better. Something faster than a 13-inch MacBook Pro that keeps all the stuff that Apple have been unceremoniously binning. Such as the light-up Apple logo, USB ports that you can use today with your existing stuff, a MagSafe charging port and an SD card reader. And it runs a macOS Sierra. See what it is now. Right, so this is the unboxing of my new MacBook Pro. Now, the fun thing about this is that whilst we're sat here in October 2016, and whilst this is brand spanking new straight out of the shop, what I've actually got here is 2015 MacBook Pro. Now why on earth would I do that? Well, a couple of days ago Apple launched their new MacBooks, and when they did, whilst they were better specs than their old MacBooks, they were also an awful lot more expensive. And so, as I wanted a 15-inch MacBook Pro,
you got one.
It would have cost me, it seems, about £700 more if I wanted to buy one of the new ones. And in fact, they were also putting up the prices of their old products. So I've gone to a different shop today to buy one of their old products before they put the price up. So here we are. I'll just take off the cellophane. That's the class we need of the ridiculously large unboxing knife for the moment. Here we have the box. You can see it says MacBook Pro on the end. It's got an Apple logo at the sides. We'll just let the weight of the product hold it down. And here it comes. Now, the other reason I've got the one that hasn't been released just yesterday, but a couple of days ago, is because it's got a few features that the new one doesn't have. So to start off with, we've got the Apple logo, which illuminates when it's on. We've got an extension cable, which doesn't come with the new one. We've got a power cable with a MagSafe connector, which hopefully, if it gets knocked, will pull out without pulling the entire notebook onto the floor. And those are things that are not in the new device. So we do have some documentation here, which obviously we will read avidly. We've got a cleaning cloth. We've got some white Apple stickers and some instructions. So I'll put those back. I can always get back to those at a later date. And one of the first things I think I'm going to have to do, to be honest, I've just had that. I'll put that back on there. Is actually, I'll put that back up there in a minute when I've taken this sellotape off. We'll unwrap the device itself. That's the plastic coming off. And that is the MacBook Pro. here we are. It's supposed to lift up just with one finger. Here we go.
That's your name.
It's doing it. It's doing
That's your sign.
Oh, and it's actually got a protective
Top.
thing over the screen, so we'll just detach
So
that.
we soup. Eat soup. Tom and nose. Tom.
And this is
You can eat soup.
the very pretty MacBook Pro. Maybe, Zach, I turn it on like this, then maybe you'll tell me whether
This.
the light has come on.
Yep.
Hey. So, we're now going through an install process for the MacBook. That will take a bit. I don't know if we want to record all that just now. But there we are, the 15-inch base model 2.2 gigahertz MacBook Pro 2015. One benefit of buying the 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro model as opposed to the 2016 13-inch model is that you can get more ports that you use right now without waiting for the future to catch up. So on the right hand side of the machine here we can see a USB 3.0 port, which is reasonably quick transfer of files from a hard drive or a thumb drive or something like that. Then right next to it you can see an HDMI port for connection to displays, televisions, projectors, and an SD card slot which will take files from your camera. A lot of photographers complaining that that's missing from the 2016 model. On the other side, another thing that's missing from the 2016 model is the MagSafe charging port. Then here we have two Thunderbolt 2s, another USB 3, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, the sort that have just been removed from the iPhone. Just launched about this Mac, so we can see we've got El Capitan on at the minute. We want to change that to macOS Sierra. We've got a 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7 processor, 16 gig of DDR3 memory, and Intel Iris Pro graphics. So that's what we've got. And now we're going to perform the first upgrade, which is to macOS Sierra. So what's the story for this MacBook on performance versus price? Well, here are the Geekbench 4 browser scores comparing this 2015 15-inch base MacBook Pro with the 13-inch and 15-inch 2016 versions. You can see that there's not a lot in it on the single core scores. The 2015 model is placed about midway between the two 2016 models, but there are all pretty close together. The difference is more pronounced on the multi-core scores. This 2015 model actually scores higher than both 2016 models and way better than the 13-inch version, which is not surprising as it has more RAM and a quad-core i7 instead of a dual-core i5. Now these stats aren't everything. With software integration and other improvements, the real-life performance of the 2016 15-inch will likely surpass the others, but is the performance bump worth the price? In terms of buying decisions, for me, to get the 13-inch 2016 model would have cost an additional £300. And to get the 15-inch 2016 model would have cost another £400 on top of that. You don't only gain things for that £700 difference, as you lose the established ports, the traditional keyboard and the illuminated logo. And of course the £700, enough for an iPad Pro or an iPhone 7 or a decent Windows 10 PC in case you're missing that. Or just £700 to help with the non-tech bits of your life. So for me, the Apple tax on the 2016 models was just too high to ignore, when I could get a better balance of performance and price on the 2015 model. So, I hope that has been helpful. Thanks to Zach Chapman for all his help as we use this video to make our first steps in filming and editing. And if you want to hear more from us, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.